Welcome back, students. So, in this video we will discuss about the defects of vision and their correction. So, for normal eye or for a normal human being, he can see near objects as well as distant objects. Near objects means you can read a book. Far object means a distant tree or a stars. So, if you look at a distant tree, its branches, leaves, all those things will be clear to you. Means you can see near objects as well as far objects. That is possible because of the flexibility of our ciliary muscles. The ciliary muscles will adjust the focal length of the eye lens and we will be able to see near objects as well as far objects. That property of the eye lens is known as power of accommodation. Now, for normal eye, the near point is about 25 centimeter and far point is about infinity. Far point is about infinity. So, here we will discuss myopia, hypermetropia, presbyopia. Okay, then cataract also. This cataract I discussed in the last video also. So, these are the four defects of vision: myopia, hypermetropia, hypermetropia, presbyopia and cataract. Myopia means short sight or nearsightedness. Nearsightedness, as the name indicates, near objects can be seen clearly. Near objects can be seen clearly. He or she or that person can read the notebooks or read a book clearly, but that person can't see distant objects. Suppose you are sitting in a classroom then you can read your notebook clearly, you can read your textbook, but you can't see the blackboard. The vision or the letters that is written on the blackboard appears to be blurred or not clear to you. Means your far vision is not clear. You can't see distant objects clearly. That is known as myopia or short sight. As the name indicates, short sight. Near objects can be seen clearly, but far objects cannot be seen clearly. Page number 189 in your textbook. Defects of vision and their correction. We will mark the explanation in the textbook itself. We will draw the diagram in your notebook. This diagram you have to draw in your notebook. 3 ray diagrams are there that you have to draw in your notebook. Okay. So, myopia is also known as nearsightedness or short sight. So, a person suffering from myopia can see near objects clearly, but he can't see far objects. Far objects appear to be not clear to him. If you are in a classroom, you can read your newspapers, you can read your textbook, you can read your notebook, everything you can do. It is clear to you, but you can't read what's written in the blackboard. Okay, that's a distant object to you. Okay, so that is myopia. Now, what is the reason for this myopia? What is the reason for this myopia? For normal eye, the light ray falling from a distant object will pass through the eye lens and it will focus on the retina, or the eye lens, which is of convex in nature, will converge the light rays on the retina. So, the image will be formed on the retina. But for a myopic eye, the light ray from a distant object, will converge just in front of the retina, not on the retina. Okay. If the image is formed on the retina, then only you will be able to get a clear vision. So, the light ray from a distant object will be converged in front of the retina and the image will be formed in front of the retina. Then, for a far point of the eye, so he can't see distant objects. So, the far point of normal eye is infinity, but for a myopic eye, it is less than infinity, just few meters. It's just few meters, just 1 meter or 2 meter. Up to that distance he can see. Beyond 1 meter or 2 meter, he can't see clearly. So, that is a far point of a myopic eye. That distance changes from person to person. So, if a myopic eye is having, the far point of a myopic eye is 1 meter, means up to 1 meter he can see clearly. Beyond 1 meter he can't see clearly. That is the meaning. The far point of a myopic eye is 1 meter. That may change from person to person. So, suppose this one is a far point of this myopic eye, means from this point the light ray will pass through this eye lens and the image will be formed on the retina. Okay. Beyond that point, beyond far point, he can't see anything, or the image will be formed in front of the retina. The reason is that excessive curvature of the eye lens. Means the focal length of the eye lens decreases, that is the eye lens will become thicker. Excessive curvature means the eye lens will become thicker. So, the focal length of the eye lens decreases and the image will be formed in front of the retina. That is the first reason for myopia. Excessive curvature of the eye lens means the lens will become thicker, the focal length of the eye lens decreases and image will be formed in front of the retina. Second reason is that elongation of the eyeball. Means the distance between the eye lens and the retina increases. So, what will happen is that the eye lens will converge the light rays in front of the retina. This eye lens will converge the light rays in front of the retina, not on the retina. So, image will not be formed on the retina and you will not be able to see a clear image. So, how we can correct this one? How we can correct this defect? So, we can correct this defect by using a concave lens. We can correct this defect by using a concave lens of suitable power. So, when we place concave lens in front of this eye, means you can use a spectacles. that's having concave lens to correct this defect. So, this concave lens means it's a diverging lens. The convex lens is a diverging lens. So, it helps to reduce the converging power of the eye lens. It helps to reduce the converging power of the eye lens. So, what will happen is that here the light ray from the infinity or a distant object first fall on this concave lens, and this concave lens will form a virtual image here. This concave lens will form a virtual image of the distant object at this point, that is F. At F, that is a far point of the myopic eye. At that point, the concave lens will form a virtual image of the distant object. So, we will be able to form the image on the retina and you will be able to see the distant object. So, for myopia means near sight is clear, near sightedness or short sight means near objects we can see clearly, but far objects cannot be seen clearly. You can read a book, you can read the newspaper, all those things you can do. No problem, it's clear to you. But you can't see far objects. You can't see you can't read the board of a bus because it's a far object to you. Okay. So, that is myopia. The reason is that the light rays from a distant object will converge in front of the retina. The reason is that excessive curvature of the eye lens means the lens will become thicker, focal length decreases and it will converge the light rays in front of the retina. Second reason, elongation of the eyeball. That is, the distance between the eye lens and the retina increases. So, the eye lens will converge the light rays just in front of the retina, not on the retina. Okay. So, how we can correct this defect? We need to use a spectacles having concave lens. As you know, concave lens is a diverging lens. So, it will diverge a light ray that is coming from a distant object to the far point of myopic eye. To the far point of myopic eye. So, the concave lens will form a virtual image at the far point of the myopic eye and you will be able to see that object clearly. So, now for normal eye, the far point is infinity, but for myopic eye, the far point is very much less than infinity, just a few meters. Just a few meters. That is a far point of myopic eye. For normal eye, it's infinity. Okay. If just few meters, 1 or 2 meters, he can see clearly. Beyond that, he will not be able to see clearly. So, the concave lens will form a virtual image at the far point of the myopic eye and you will be able to see the distant objects clearly. Okay. So, a concave lens placed in front of the eye form a virtual image of the distant object at the far point of the myopic eye. That's about myopia. So, next one is hypermetropia or one more thing. Here we need to do calculation. So, using the lens equation, 1 by f equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. So, u is infinity. U is infinity, that is 1 by u means 0 and V is a far point of myopic person. V is a far point of myopic person. So, using this equation, we can calculate the power of the concave lens needed to correct that defect. Okay. So, U equal to infinity and V equal to far point of the myopic eye. When you substitute in this equation, it will be 1 by f equal to 1 by v minus 1 by in u, that is 0. 1 by infinity equal to 0. So, 1 by v, if 1 by f equal to 1 by v, here minus sign indicates that it forms a virtual image. Okay. Minus sign indicates that it forms a virtual image. So, next is hypermetropia. Hypermetropia or long sight. Long sight. As the name indicates, long sight. Distant objects he can see clearly. A person suffering with hypermetropia can see distant objects clearly but can't see near objects. Clearly. He can read, he can see the distant trees. He can read the board of a bus. All those things he can do, but he can't read a notebook. If he want to read the notebook, he will hold it like this. Okay. So, near vision is not clear to that person. Okay. Far vision or distant vision is clear, but near vision is not clear. That is hypermetropia. Okay. Now, what is the reason for this hypermetropia? Focal length of the eye lens is too long. Focal length of the eye lens is too long means the lens will converge the light rays behind the retina. Focal length of the eye lens is too long means the light ray will be converged behind the retina, not on the retina. Okay. The light ray get converged behind the retina. Then eyeball has become too small. Eyeball has become too small. That is, the distance between the eye lens and the retina is reduced. Distance between the eye lens and the retina is reduced. So, the eye lens will converge the light ray behind the retina. Okay. That is a hypermetropia. So, for near vision, the image will be formed behind the retina, not on the retina. He can see distant objects clearly. Distant objects image will be formed on the retina itself. But for near objects, while reading a book, while reading a newspaper, the image will be formed behind the retina and that will not be clear to that person. So, for normal eye, the near point is about 25 centimeter. The near point is about 25 centimeter. But for hypermetropic eye, this near point is greater than 25 centimeter. Greater than 25 centimeter. Suppose a person's near point is 50 centimeter, means he can read or he can see objects beyond 50 centimeter. If anything is in between 50 centimeter or very close to the eye, he can't see that. The image will not be clear. Beyond 50 centimeter, the image will be clear to him. Okay. So, what is our aim? We will produce a virtual image of the object which is closer to him. We will make a virtual image of the object beyond the near point. Beyond the near point, we will make a virtual image of the objects which are close to him. Okay. So, this one, this is a near point of hypermetropic eye. For normal case, the near point is 25 centimeter, means the image will be formed on the retina itself. But for hypermetropic person, the image will be formed behind the retina. The image will be formed behind the retina, that is here. The image will be formed behind the retina. So, if you want to form the image on the retina, means we need to increase the near point. The near point is not 25 centimeter, more than 25 centimeter. So, here this is a near point of hypermetropic eye. This is a near point of hypermetropic eye. So, if an object is placed here, its image will be formed on the retina. If an object is placed in between the near point, in between this point and the eye lens, the image will be formed behind the retina. Okay. So, near point is more than 25 centimeter for hypermetropic person. Now, how we can correct this defect? This defect can be corrected by using a convex lens of suitable power. This defect can be corrected by using a lens of convex type of suitable power. So, this convex lens will focus the light rays again on the retina. The object has to be moved away from the eye to a distance greater than 25 centimeter. Greater than 25 centimeter. So, if an object is here, this one is a near object. Nearby object is this one. So, its virtual image will be formed behind the object. Its virtual image will be formed behind the object, and this image will be formed on the retina. So, that person will be able to see the near objects. So, the near object, the light will fall, light from this near object falls on this convex lens, and this convex lens will form a virtual image of this near objects behind it, and its image will be formed on the retina. Okay. So, convex lens forms a virtual image of the object that is very close to the eye, that is very close to the near point behind the object. Okay, behind the object, and you will be able to see that object. Okay, that is how we can correct hypermetropia. So, myopia we can correct it by using concave lens. Hypermetropia can be corrected by using convex lens. So, this convex lens will form a virtual image of the near object behind the near object, and we will be able to see that clearly. Okay, that is about hypermetropia. Now, problems are there to do, that is using the equation 1 by f equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u. 1 by f equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u, where u is the normal near point of human eye, that is 25 centimeter, and v is the near point of hypermetropic eye. V is the near point of hypermetropic eye. Then one more defect is there, that is presbyopia. Presbyopia or old age hypermetropia. Old age hypermetropia. Old age hypermetropia. That is noticeable after 40 years. It is due to the gradual weakening of the ciliary muscles. So, the ciliary muscles will not be able to adjust the focal length of the eye lens, and that person will not be able to read the objects very close to him. So, that is known as presbyopia. We can correct it with the help of reading glass, that is of convex type. Okay. Convex lens is used as a reading glass. So, the ciliary muscles become rigid and you loses the power of accommodation, means the ciliary muscles will become rigid and the eye lens cannot adjust the focal length to see near objects. So, we need to correct it with the help of reading glass, that is of convex type. Now, some persons will suffer from both myopia and hypermetropia, means he can't see near objects and far objects. The vision is not clear to him. So, in that case we need bifocal lenses, that is the upper part is made up of concave, that is used to correct myopia, that is distant vision. Then the lower part is of hypermetropia, that is convex, that facilitates near vision. Okay. So, this one is bifocal lenses. Two lenses will be there in spectacles. Okay. So, there will be a line. You can see it in the spectacles. Okay. One upper portion is of concave and lower portion is of convex. Upper portion is used to correct myopia, that is distant vision. Lower portion is to correct hypermetropia, that is near vision. Okay. But one issue is there with the bifocal lenses, that means sudden change will be there in the focal length of the eye lens, focal length of the spectacles, means this lens focal length and this lens focal length will be different. Okay, this one's and this one's focal length will be different. So, at a sudden change in the focal length will be there. So, in order to avoid that, nowadays we are using progressive lens. So, the power of the lens gradually changes from point to point on the lens surface. Okay. The power of the lens gradually changes from point to point on the lens surface. So, this enables a better vision for objects at different distance. So, this progressive lens will give a better vision for objects at different distances. Okay. So, bifocal lenses are used to correct both myopia and hypermetropia. Upper portion is of concave, that is used to correct myopia, and lower portion is of convex, that is used to correct hypermetropia. So, nowadays we are using progressive lenses, means the power of the lens is gradually changing from point to point, and that provide a better vision for different distances. That is about defects of vision. Now, cataract is there. Cataract means the lens will become cloudy. Gradually the lens will become cloudy and opaque. Okay. So, the light will not pass through it. Refraction will not take place and we need to replace it with an artificial lens. Then we can see clearly. Okay. That is about cataract. Okay. So, 4 defects are there. First one is myopia, second one hypermetropia, third one presbyopia or old age hypermetropia, then cataract. Okay. As the name indicate, myopia, short sight, hypermetropia, long sight. presbyopia, old age hypermetropia. Okay. So, here problems we need to do, that we will do. You just mark the explanation in the textbook itself, reasons, how we can correct it, what is hypermetropia, what is myopia, all those things, and this ray diagrams you have to copy in your notebook. The ray diagram you have to copy in your notebook. Okay. Thank you.